I'm with Tom Green, who is an up-and-coming Australian actor who plays a starring role in Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, which is not a game, but it's... So, for those of us who haven't seen it yet, what is Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn?
Well, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn is a digital series that Microsoft has come out with, where we've got 5 15-minute installments online that you can view, and I guess what they've done is they've got it to introduce this new game. So, you know, a lot of action, a lot of cool visual effects shots, a lot of guns and violence and stuff like that. You know, what all the Halo fans want, but, you know, basically into a feature film broken into 5 episodes. Yeah.
And it's all online? No one has to go out and buy anything?
Well, no, I heard some news that possibly we could be putting it together into a 90-minute length DVD that would come out with the game. So that's still in talks, so you never know. That'd
be pretty cool. You would be one of the best-selling faces on the planet.
I already am, I guess. No.
So, I mean, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn is not your first acting job. You haven't just woken up one day and gone, hey, I'm going to do this. You've done a few other things before that.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of work over here in Australia. But Halo 4 is definitely my first overseas job and my first, you know, American production. So it is definitely something new. But no, I've done a lot of work over here, yeah.
This academy represents honor, valor, allegiance. I am...
Hey, little bro.
Worthy.
Miss you, buddy.
Miss you, too. You are anything but.
All right, so ask you something else. Are you a gamer?
I am a gamer, yes. I grew up playing Nintendo 64 with all my brothers, where they beat me and then they bullied me about it.
Are you the youngest?
No, I'm actually one of 10 kids. I'm the 4th eldest. So I got a lot of brothers to play Nintendo with, yeah. And but no, I play Nintendo. I never had an Xbox, so I was never a huge Halo fan growing up. But I was familiar with the game. I wasn't too familiar with the franchise, so I didn't know how big it was. You know, I underestimated it, honestly. So when I was, you know, invited to come over to Canada to shoot as the lead, it all kind of just hit me, and I was just like, wow, I'm really, you know, been thrown in the deep end here. So, but it's been great.
Can you tell us a little bit about Thomas Lasky, the character that you play in Forward Unto Dawn?
Sure. I mean, I don't want to give away too much, but you know, I guess I can tell you that he's a freshman cadet at Corbeil Academy. And I think he's having a bit of trouble there at the academy with coming to terms with what he's learning and, you know, and actually agreeing with the curriculum. But so we get to see a bit of a shift there. Well, first we get to see that clash. We see a bit of a shift when we introduce the Covenant unannounced, and he gets to, you know, test his beliefs.
While you might be up-and-coming actor, there are actually some big names that are involved in this. One that stood out to me was Susan from the Chronicles of Narnia. Is also in the feature.
Yeah, Anna Popplewell, she makes an appearance. She's in it. She's a lot of fun. I was actually a little bit kind of like starstruck because, you know, I had seen the film, so when I knew that I was working with her, it was kind of like, wow, okay. But she's cool. Like, you know, we get along really well, and she's English, I'm Australian, so we kind of fit. Yeah.
Who else did you work with?
So I worked with Anisha Brewster. I worked with Mason Holden, Osric Chow, Daniel Cudmore. You know. There were so many of us, and but you know, like, everyone was really cool. There was no problems with anyone in the cast. It was great. Yeah.
Was everyone playing the games behind the scenes?
I think there was only one day. Like, I think people are expecting me to come out and say that we just played non-stop. I wish we did, but there was one day, like, you know, when me and Ian and Mason just went, let's just crank the Xbox out, just for the sake of it, you know, just so we're a part of this. And yeah, you know, we just played it for a couple of hours, and we're just like, oh my god, like, we still can't get over the fact that we're a part of this. Yeah.
Now you're a part of gaming history, of one of the biggest franchises in the world. How does that feel?
It's pretty surreal. I don't, you know, like, it only really hit me when I was at Comic-Con that I was kind of like, wow, I'm actually a part of this now. So, you know, it's a little bit overwhelming, but at the same time, it's great. I'm having a lot of fun.
How did the fans react to you at Comic-Con? I mean, people have been loving it here at EB, yeah. But how did they take it in the US?
In the US, I mean, I didn't really get a definite reaction from anyone because none of my kind of footage had been up yet. When we introduced the trailer, people were blown away, I think, by what we had actually gone out and done. And I think that they were expecting something a little bit, you know, lamer, but it turned out, like, really good, and I think just everyone was just kind of blown away by what we had. But no, I mean, I haven't really got any reactions to myself or any of my performances yet. I mean, nothing's really aired yet, so just have to wait and see. Yeah.
But we won't have to wait and see too long. The first episode airs today,
Yep.
October 5th, and then how frequently are they coming out in the lead up to the launch of the game?
Well, they'll be out once a week, so 5 weeks for the 5 episodes, and then I think the game, by that time the game will be out.
Yep. Game hits November 6th.
Yeah, it's pretty, you know, there's a bit of anticipation. I think everyone's kind of just wanting to get into the store right now and get it, so it can't come any sooner.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you.